Okay, this is for the cellists in our Carmen practice video. So we want lots of, you guys are the ones who set the tone. The second we hear you, we say, we know what it is, right? We know the piece. That's our rhythm. That's our habanera rhythm. So you want to have your ring at the beginning. Even though it's pianissimo, you still want it to ring. So you want to vibrate that low D. Then make sure, let's just go over these pitches really carefully. Make sure that you're really paying attention to the key, because when you have an F natural versus an F sharp, that is extremely important for the harmony. So let's do just a few of these. So measure 1 is D, A, F natural, D, so make sure that really, that's super in tune. You do that 7 times. Then I would mark those when it's a repeated pitch. I would count how many times that repeated pitch happens. Then our first change is D to B flat G. So D, then B flat. Now we have a major sixth. So D, B flat, and that happens 3 times. Then we go to D, A, G. So instead of B flat G, now we have A, G. Back to A, F. F natural. Make sure the F natural is low enough. Okay? Then B flat G again. This is 3 times. Okay, then we go to D, A, G, A again, just 1 time. And then at 29, we have our first key change. Now we have F sharp and C sharp. So now we have D, D, A, F sharp. So now we're major sixth. That happens 4 times. Then we have D, B, G, but this time it's B natural G. So D, B, G. Make sure again that's really in tune. Always vibrating. That happens 3 times. Then we go to D, A, G. And then we go back to D, A, F sharp again. 4 times, then D, B, G, 3 times. Now this next measure we have D, C sharp, A, A. So D, C sharp, make sure that's high enough. So back to our minor sixth, and then A. Let's do that again. So D, C sharp, A, D, A, F sharp. And that one is forte, a subito forte, and then subito pianissimo again. But again, don't overdo the dynamics. We don't want to have a really gross, right? We don't want a gross sound. So make sure you have quality of sound. So that is basically what you want to think about. Is just think about the key change. Be very really paying close attention to the key change every time. Now for the bow stroke we talked about in the left hand, we want to start from the string, lower half, pull off, vibrate. So it really rings. We don't want, that's kind of a dead sound, right? So if we pull it off and we vibrate, we ring. Place, we'll start at the beginning, A, F natural. Place, and then my slur is legato, not, right, so legato, and I pull it off the string, and vibrate, place, up bow, vibrate, lift it off the string, up bow, vibrate, lift it off the string, down, place on the string, pull it off. So it's a very clear rhythm, very clear articulation, lots of energy. Even though it's really soft, it has a ton of energy under that, right? So you have to, even though you might think, oh, I don't get the tune, your part is incredibly important. So you have to really, really put a lot of care into it, playing it just really dynamically, as in lots of character the whole time, right? So really, really committed to the character of the piece. So let's just play a little bit so we can practice counting. I wrote in for all of mine, let's see, at the beginning, I wrote how many bars, see if you can see this, I have for each, right? So if I have it, the beginning is 7 times, then what is that? Then 3, then 1, then 4. So I write that in so that it helps me count when I'm playing, okay? Because you don't want to react after you've heard somebody else change. You want to make sure you're counting, okay? So let's try from the beginning. Thinking of our bow stroke, thinking of our vibrato, thinking of our pitch. Ready? So 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Always vibrate those low D's. I was talking, I stopped counting, so that didn't help, did it? That was 7 times, pretend. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next one. D, B flat, G. Ready, and 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, switch, key change, F sharp, 3, 4, switch, B naturals, 3, switch harmony, switch again, F sharp, second time, third time, 4, switch 1, B natural, 3, switch, C sharp A, switch again, forte, forte, piano, crescendo, freeze, and then once you've frozen, while she starts her thing, get ready, which means put your bow back on the string, la 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 la. Okay, so that's basically the idea. Practice your freezing and your fermatas, practice circle every single key change, write in a few of those extra F sharps, B flats, C sharps, whatever it is you need to remind you to make sure you play in the right key. All right, happy practicing. Character, character.